For the working poor, the people with no safety net, just one setback, an illness, a car breakdown, the loss of a job, can be devastating.
Then I end up being in the shelter. But, I mean, it could happen because I got laid off.
Each week, our St. Vincent de Paul volunteers visit the needy in their homes and provide emergency help for food, clothing, rent, and utility bills, and often just a person who will listen.
I just call her when I need her, when I need to really talk to somebody. And every now and then, you really need to talk to somebody in your life.
Hi, I'm Vince Dooley, former athletic director and head football coach at the University of Georgia.
And I'm Barbara Dooley. Vince and I are pleased to have the opportunity to tell you about an organization that we are delighted to support, the Society of St. Vincent de Paul.
Since 1903, the Society has helped thousands of people struggling with poverty to overcome adversity and achieve self-sufficiency. Sometimes it's easy to forget that poverty is a persistent and growing problem right here in the U.S., right here in Georgia.
The Society provides spiritual, financial, and material support for individuals and families, regardless of their background or religion.
Take a look at how the Society of St. Vincent de Paul is helping people and listen to a few stories on how they are making a difference.
I lost my house December 2005 and I became homeless, so I bounced around from different families. Becoming homeless was a little hard, so it's still an adjustment. Losing everything I had before and having to start over from nothing. Thanks to St. Vincent de Paul, we were able to get a car so I can get back and forth to work with ease and get my children to daycare, everything that I need to do. I've got mattresses and sofas and computer desks, things I would never imagine, computers and dishes and towels and blankets and pillows, everything that I needed that I didn't have starting over. They're ready to go and be in their own rooms again and be able to shut the doors to their own rooms rather than all of us being in one space and we can't get away. St. Vincent de Paul has really made this a dream come true for us, and we appreciate everything they've done.
One thing my mother wanted for me was to have a good religious education, and we couldn't afford that until St. Vincent de Paul Society stepped in, and they gave us a $30 check every month that my mother put towards tuition to send me to parochial school. And with that, 12 years of really good education, I was able to win a full 4-year academic scholarship to West Georgia College. It was a wonderful, wonderful career, and I never would have had that career if it hadn't been the impetus for St. Vincent de Paul helping me. I would have never gotten out of that poverty level. I probably would have ended up like so many young girls, barely making ends meet. So often the family legacy continues. I was lucky that Mother didn't want our family legacy to continue with not going to college.
Sometimes a family or individual needs just an extra boost to overcome the challenges of poverty and to work towards self-sufficiency. Our Uplift mentoring program matches society volunteers with qualified clients to provide long-term mentoring, encouragement, assistance with childcare and rent, transportation to and from work, or training for a better job and a more stable life.
The Uplift program is actually a proactive project. It is to assist someone, a client, with furthering an education.
My transportation was completely down. They did help me put it back on the road to where now I can go back and forth to go into the doctor, work, school. What kind of books do we need? They work out a system with the school. The school recognized them, and they work together.
She has had a very difficult time in her life, but she is trying to overcome that. And she is trying to prove not only her situation, but her children's lives too.
My main goal is my associates. If anything, just give me my associates in accounting where I can better myself for me and my kids.
When we interviewed her, the last thing we told her, we all want an invitation to your graduation. And I can guarantee you we will all be there because we are very excited to her.
When I get my associate walking across the stage, I am going to feel beautiful. I am going to feel so blessed you just don't know.
The Society of St. Vincent de Paul works to meet the most basic needs of people struggling with poverty. We operate 33 food pantries throughout metropolitan Atlanta and North Georgia, where low-income families and individuals get the food they need each week.
Basically, we try to help as much as we can. Food is just as big a bill now as a rent, utility, if you add up each week.
Well, it's absolutely critical because a lot of people, even just average people, are only a paycheck away from having to come here. And it's not going to be, getting food every day, but just coming here just for a few weeks maybe, just to supplement their budget and just get some food to help out.
She is happy to be here in St. Vincent de Paul because we help her a lot with the food because the kids need to eat, and she appreciates all that we are doing for her.
A good night's sleep on a bed is easy to take for granted until you find yourself without one. Our Society's Sweet Dreams program provides new, clean, warm beds to those in need. Last year, the Society provided 273 beds to needy families. Education is key to breaking the cycle of poverty and helping people earn a living wage. Our learning programs teach basic skills and prepare people to enter the workforce or to find higher-paying jobs to support their families.
I just lost my job in November, and I got way back behind on rent.
We came and we met with her, and she's really struggling. She knows what she wants. She's changed her life. She wants to go to school. She wants to get a better job, and she wants to make life better for her kid.
I started going to school, and then I finally found the job. So it's like if I can just catch, they helped me caught up. And once I caught up, everything was going good. I've been able to go to school and work and spend time with my kids all in one day. The thing that helped me the most is knowing that once I finish, I'll be able to just not live paycheck to paycheck.
If I were a young person again, I would tell myself, there's always hope. And when there's hope, there's success. I would pick up the phone. I would call St. Vincent de Paul Society. I would tell them, I want to go to school. I want to better myself. I want to make something of myself.
When Christmas was coming up and I didn't have a job, I didn't have any income at all, they provided Christmas for my children.
My goal is to walk across the stage with my kids, their present, and let them see, "Big Mama, look, this is what you need in your life." We all need this here because a high school diploma is not going to make it these days.
If St. Paul's when it came into my life, I actually would have had to stop going to school. I would have dropped out. Probably never would have went back because I had to work 2 jobs back and forth to be able to maintain my bills and my kids and do everything I had to do for us.
I consider it to be an honor for God to send someone like that into our life.
These are just a few examples of how the Society of St. Vincent de Paul is making a difference right here in our own communities. Whether it's through our volunteer home visits or our thrift stores that offer clothing and household goods at little or no cost, or our food pantries that furnish nutritious food to people without enough to eat, the Society touches the lives of hundreds of people each day.
It's impossible to share with you in such a short time all the ways the Society helps those who are struggling with poverty, education, literacy, language, and other barriers to success.
But there's so much more to be done. The Society of St. Vincent de Paul needs our help to continue to meet the many needs throughout North Georgia. Barbara and I are proud supporters. Won't you join us? Call or go online today to learn how you can help.